We got permission here. I met the new reverend in there. Got permission to make you a little tour here. It's been about, I don't know, we'll say 20 years. Let's check it out, see how much has changed. I'm gonna have to lock this door because we unlocked it from the inside. Same setup. Lock the door. Here's your main entrance. Pretty much everything here is the same. It used to be a closed off room. Here is your sanctuary. Was red carpet way back. Now it's been that for a long, long time. Pipe organs. This used to be the room I believe we did. Youth group was in here. Pretty much the same windows. Everything did, knocked out that. This will take you the back route to downstairs and upstairs. We'll give you that tour in a second. Yep, pretty much the same. Looks like maybe fewer pews. I remember the pews being clear back to here. I think it was fewer pews and they're a little wider spaced. They added the TVs. Best part about this church was obviously the dome. And obviously you could sit on the side, so it was kind of cool to sit on the side. But yeah, here's the steps, the almighty steps. We used to do the ushering and whatever. Choir sat up here. They used to sit over here. I remember I read something out of that. I can't remember what it was, but I read something because I had to sit there and I was nervous. There's your pipe organ. Never got a chance to play that, but I wouldn't want to. I'd be afraid. Here's what it looks like looking out at the congregation. So I guess the Reverend could see us up there because we used to monkey around. That was our little pod. I guess he could see us if he wanted to, because from here you get a pretty good view. All right, let's take you up top. Yep, we've been waiting to do this for a long, long time. I'm glad I stopped today. Everybody was really nice to greet us. We'll go upstairs. Yeah, look at these steps. Lord have mercy. Oh, do I remember these? This used to be our favorite side to sit on here because if you sat up here, as you can see everybody who was here. You could scope out who was here and who wasn't. And this was a prime hiding spot when you did the old hide and seek. And this, of course, led you across the top in the back. You can tell not many people sit up here because they got everything. They got the electronics and the sound set up, so not many probably use this anymore. But yeah, a lot of fun times, a lot of friends got married in this church. This looks like the youth room. I used to call this the parlor. Youth group, a lot of trips. What else did we do here? Used to drive the bus for these guys to pick up the senior citizens over at R.J. Shell Manor. Look, they had that. Their wheelchair lift and that back in the day. Shows you out side of the street. Another lift here. Fellowship Hall was our favorite. This is where you got to eat the goodies after. Yeah, here's the music room with the choir where they warm up or practice. Wow. Mirror still there, none of that has changed in 20 years, wow. And our favorite spot, still the same, wow. This is amazing. The only thing different this year behind the TV used to be a big curtain where they hid like the chairs and stuff. But wow, still the same setup, still the same smell. Those chairs and everything I think are still the same. And this took you like to a crazy old back restroom. It's kind of spooky. Wow. How much of this has stayed the same? We used to come down here and serve. The youth group would have a day that they had to serve the coffee and whatever. Wow, you talking about nothing has changed? Wow, look at that. Exactly the same. Wow. Wow. My mom would love this video right now just to see it, because she ain't been in here in a while either. Wow. That's your fellowship, or excuse me, that's your fellowship hall. We're gonna go down to the gym here, which was our favorite spot, where we played killer racquetball and dodgeball and you name it. TV here. Outside's a little different. Okay. As you can see, I call it the children's gym. Now, we owned this sucker back in the day. Tiniest restroom on the planet. Remember this? I think it was yesterday. They used to store all the goodies back here, which looks like they still do. And the funniest gym ever. Let's look how tiny this is. Wow. For all you guys that used to come down with us, wow. Huh? Still the same. This used to be beige. Obviously this was like the Giant Eagle tiling, the hardwood or the hard tiling. And there was a big accordion divider here. But yeah, this is where it went down, dodgeball style. I believe we even had basketball hoops hanging from here, if I remember right, because Crazy Bob Stanley was always trying to slam dunk. And this was like the ideal hiding spot, because we used to always try to go over this wall, and you could hide behind there and nobody knew where you were, but it was hard to get over when you were playing hide and seek. But fellowship hall, wow. The fun times we had in here flirting with girls and whatever. Same steps. Yeah, but it was always hotter than the Dickens up here. This was adult Sunday school. This was always like the preacher's office. Another Sunday school, we got ours right here. This was like youth Sunday school right here. And now it is storage, it looks like. This is where, yep, we had our fun. Smells the same and everything in here. Wow. I wish I had a before and after video, huh? If only we had phones back then. And we're on the other side, of course. This was our pod. Now look, it is now an audio studio. But yeah, this was our seat. We'll show you. This was the seat we had every Sunday. Yepper, a lot has changed. Sound system used to be right here. Ken Brashear used to sit right here and just play with the knobs of the sound. And I think that's about it. We're gonna go back downstairs here. We're gonna end our tour. Calvin Presbyterian Church here in Ellwood City.